Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today I will be rebuilding Paris FC, one of the top clubs in France, recently promoted back to the first division. I haven't uploaded a video in a month. My last rebuild was with PSV Eindhoven, but now I'm going to do Paris FC and try to make them better than PSG. In Season 1, we have inherited a pretty good squad for a newly promoted team. I think this team could definitely survive. But before we get into transfers and stuff, let's check out the academy. And I see already a good player right here. I'm just going to release the other guys because they're definitely not going to play for us. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. But this guy, William Peru, French right winger, 14 years old. He is still very young, but he has pretty high potential. So hopefully he can be a starter for us in the future if we develop him right. Honestly, the team is really good, but I think we can do with a midfielder that is better than Kamara, 71 rated. And before I get into signings, of course, I want to change the positions of the players to fit the starting 11, turning all the right midfielders into wingers. Simon, left midfielder, turn him into a left wing. And Lise Malou, I remember he played for Stade Brestois. We're turning him into a center mid. All right, let's get straight into transfers. And the first player that I want to bring in is a legend of the game. The man walking through the door is N'Golo Kante. The former Chelsea midfielder joins us for $15 million. I have seen that he is linked with Paris FC, so I decided to bring him into the team. B rating. He slots perfectly into that central midfield role. Let's see if I can get him into here. Let's get this goalkeeper into the reserves, and let's get N'Golo Kante into the starting 11. He will be our captain. Before our next signing, I'm going to make Lise Malou a central midfielder. It will only take 2 weeks, which is pretty good. He has pretty good stats, well-rounded stats. All right, next transfer that I'm going to make is young French striker Robinho Vaz. He's been playing pretty well in real life. I've seen him bag in a few goals this season for Olympique Marseille, teenage striker. We got him for $1.3 million. He's low, but he has high potential, and he's going to be one of those players that we're going to develop over time. Hopefully, he can be a starting striker by the end of the career mode. So I'm going to automatically put him into the starting 11 and try to give him all the game time for Season 1 and get rid of all the other strikers. But before we do that, I want to give him the number 9. I want to put full faith into this kid. Hopefully, he can be an elite striker for Paris FC. So I've simulated 2 weeks, and everyone is ready for their new positions. Ikone, Cabal, Simon, all of these guys will be turned into wingers so they can suit the formation. And I'll get straight into our next transfer, which will be experienced former Aston Villa midfielder who has French League experience. He's getting on a bit in age, but he's going to be a great midfielder to have in the team. It is, of course, Morgan Sanson. We signed him for $6 million from OGC Nice. I believe he's 76 overall. Well, I'm pretty sure he's 76 overall because I just saw his overall. He's going to go straight into the starting 11 over Lopez, the former Sassuolo midfielder. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. Let's get him onto the starting 11. Wait, before I put him in the starting 11, yeah, he's better. He has pretty well-rounded stats overall, so he's going to be the starting midfielder alongside Kante and Lise Malou. And now our final signing is going to be one of the best young African talents who's currently playing in France. He's Moroccan. He balled out at the U20 World Cup. He was one of the best players for a Morocco team that won the entire tournament. It's Jassim Yassine. $2.3 million to his current team who compete in this French second division. He's probably not going to be a starter this year. I want to turn him into an attacking midfielder and loan him out because I know he grows up in overall in that role. Probably going to loan him out for 2 years as well, but first I want to convert his position. Lastly, I want to strengthen the defense. I'm going to bring in a young French center back who joined Brighton in the career mode. In real life, he plays for Red Bull Leipzig. He's a young, talented, former PSG center back as well. Really tall. I'm pretty sure he's about 6'5". He's going to be the starting center back alongside Otavio. He will take the number 3 jersey. The kit of Paris FC fits him really nicely. A fee of $14.4 million paid to Brighton for El Chadil Bichabou, the young French center back. Even though he is left-footed, I'm going to put him into the right center back role alongside Otavio, who is also left-footed. 2 left-footed center backs. 75 rated. I'm pretty sure he has 87 potential in this game. I'm not sure. But he's going to be a great center back that hopefully will stay with us for years to come. There he is. Let's put him into the starting 11 alongside Otavio. And I think our team is good for the season. Looks really strong. With all the transfers done, I'm going to simulate, and I'll see you guys at the end of Season 1. Alright, we're here at the end of Season 1, and it looks like we have finished 10th place. Well, we still have one more game to go against PSG. If we win, which is very unlikely, we can climb up to 9th place. I will be simulating. I won't be playing it. Against PSG, our bitter rivals. And we surprisingly win 3-2. Looks like Simon, our winger Cabal, have scored. And Cabal scores the first. So he has a brace, and it's a pretty good performance. We somehow beat our rivals, PSG. So I think that puts us up to 9th place. Hopefully Strasbourg didn't win their game. But before we do that, let's check out the growth. A lot of growth. Our players have been doing really well this season. Well, actually, no, not at all, because we finished mid-table. Yup, we climbed up to 9th place. Not that far away from Europe, but next season, hopefully, we should get Europe. So let's check the stats. Who is our best players? Most appearances was Kevin Trapp, the former PSG goalkeeper. Most goals was Cabal. What a season. 22 goals and 8 assists. And unfortunately, it looks like Vaz has only scored 3 goals. Really poor first season, but he is only 67 rated. Let's see who had the most assists. It was also Cabal with 8. 30 goals and assists this season. What a performance from the Algerian. Honestly, was probably the best player in the French league. Let's see. Second place in the goal tally. Only 2 goals behind first place. And also up there in the assists. Wow, what a season from Cabal. And before we end the season, let's see how the young player from the academy is doing. Wow, he grew up by 4 ratings. He's still 14 years old. He has high potential. Well, that's it for Season 1. I'll see you guys at the beginning of Season 2. Okay, we're here at the beginning of Season 2 with Paris FC. In the previous season, we finished 10th place, which wasn't good enough. I was expecting European football, but we didn't get it. So this year, I'm going to be aiming for Europe. I'm going to make a few signings. I have them shortlisted here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring in all of them. But with our fullbacks not getting any younger, I'm going to go in for Portuguese right back Diogo Travosos from Sporting. He's a young right back. I want him to be our Nuno Mendes, basically. He can play further up the pitch as well. Here he is. We paid around 5.6 million for the Portuguese Travasos. So now let's put him into the starting 11. I want to play him as a left back. I don't know how good his weak foot is. I know he's right-footed. So hopefully he'll do well in that position. Let's see, left back 2 weeks, of course. He has really good dribbling and really good pace. What a player he is. Maybe he can play higher up the field. Next up, I'm going to bring in an Ecuadorian center back, similar to William Pacho. I want to have my very own William Pacho. Currently, he plays in Belgium, but I guess in the game, he transferred to Lazio in Italy. He has a real face in the game, which is good. I like to see that. I like to have real face players. He's pretty young, too. We got him for a swap deal. Hamari Traore plus 22 million. Very expensive transfer, but he has really high potential, so hopefully it will pay off. But now that we have 3 elite center backs, well, not elite, but 3 high-rated center backs, I'm going to have to change the formation. Probably 2 or 3 at the back to fit everybody in the new formation. See if I can do this one. With a holding midfielder so Conte isn't out of position. But this one might not work because we do have Cabal and Simon. I don't know. Maybe we can do something like this. It works, but we'll have to get a new striker. I might have to change the formation again just to get an attacking midfielder so we can put maybe Cabal as an attacking midfielder. But the 3 at the back is very good. We have Bichabou, Ordonez, and Otavio. Really good defense. So I'll just have to put an attacking midfielder. Let's see which one will work. This one will work well because we have 2 holding midfielders. Conte and Lise Malou will fit in perfectly. Simon, I don't even know where he's going to play. We're going to have to probably drop Morgan Sanson, our midfielder that we just signed in Season 1. The starting 11 is now ready for the season. If I have enough money, I'll probably bring in a striker, but I'm not too sure about the money situation. But instead of turning Travasos into a left back, I'm going to turn him into a right back just to fit the formation, and I also change the formation of the other players. Let's see if I can bring in a striker for the team. Max Meerdink, the Dutch striker that plays for AZ Alkmaar. 17 million plus a sell-on clause. They agree, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford his contract. With a little money left, let's see if we can get his contract done. Important squad role, 5-year contract length, no release clause because I don't want any other team signing him. Oh, that's a very expensive contract, and I don't think we can get him. Yeah, they kicked us out. Okay, we'll probably have to go back in for him next year. I'm going to see if I can bring in David Datro Fofana, the Chelsea striker, but I don't think I can bring him in. Honestly, okay, they won't let us loan him in, so I'll just sign Max Meerdink next season. We are here at the end of the season. Just got done simulating. We faced Toulouse on the last match day. I see a lot of growth from the team. I'm going to quick sim it. Looks like I don't have enough players on the bench. It's a 2-0 victory. Robinho Vaz and Morgan Sanson scoring. 2-0. Let's see, have we qualified for any European competitions? No, we haven't. We finished 8th place. Maybe in the Premier League we would have got Conference League qualification, but in the French League, 8th place gets you nothing. So next year, again, no European football. Looks like Ikone was playing. Look at the growth from Travassos. 81 rated. Looks like we found our next Nuno Mendes, but on the opposite side of the field. Look at the growth from the other players as well. Bitshabu, our center back, 80 rated. Robinho Vaz, 71. A lot of growth from the youngsters. Even Moises Simon was pretty high rated, our Nigerian left winger. Let's see the stats at the end of the season. Kevin Trapp, most appearances from the German goalkeeper. Moises Simon, our left winger, 16 goals from the Nigerian. Ikone, 15. Vaz, 10. Definitely an improvement on Robinho Vaz, our striker. Last year he scored like 3 goals, I think. Let's see. Gassine has grown a lot at Al Nassr, playing with Ronaldo. Let's see, most assists was Morgan Sanson. Really good season from Ikone as well. 15 goals and 6 assists. I didn't even see that he had 6 assists. I only saw the 15 goals. Most clean sheets was our center back, Bitshabu. A bit of an improvement from Season 1, but I was looking to get European football. We didn't get it. Next year, I'll be looking to improve the midfield, get a striker, and maybe a goalkeeper. New season, beginning of Season 3, and this year, I'm going to look for European football. Let's see. Since a lot of our players left from the last season, the game has gave us a few players. Center back, Spanish player playing CDM, and an Uruguayan striker, Alvarez, on the bench. I'm going to be looking to get rid of these players because, of course, I didn't sign them and I don't want them on our team. 42 million in the transfer budget. And I'm going to bring in Dutch striker Max Meerdink from AZ Alkmaar. He's been a really good player for the Dutch club. And if their striker Troy Parrott leaves the club, I can see him becoming the starter and maybe getting a massive move. He scored a lot of goals last season. 30 million for the Dutch striker to bring him in from AZ Alkmaar, a team known for developing young players like Tijani Reinders and many more. Let's see. Let's get him into the starting 11. 79 rated, left-footed, 23 years old. Good pace, good shooting, good all-around player. And now I'll be looking to bring in a center defensive midfielder to improve the squad. Let's see. Moises Simon is getting a lot of offers, but I'm going to see who can I bring in. I'm going to look around the world, see if I can find a player that's going to fit our team, maybe in the Premier League. And I'm already seeing someone that I want to bring in, or 2 players, Romeo Lavia and Dario Esugo. See if I can find any central midfielders. I know Andre Santos has experience in this league. I'm going to see if I can loan him in, but if not, then I'll go for the other one that I'm thinking about. And lastly, I'll look in Strasbourg, see if I can find anybody. So I have my short list of players. I'm going to see, okay, Andre Santos, no. Romeo Lavia, they're willing to let me loan him in. This is the player I was looking for. He's a really good player in real life, and I think Chelsea should play him more. But we got our player, one of the highest potential Belgian midfielders in the world, Romeo Lavia, the Belgian, former Manchester City player and Southampton. He earned his big money move to Chelsea, where he hasn't got much game time. But I feel like if he gets the game time that he needs, he can become one of the best in the world. And he's coming to Paris FC into the French League on a 1-year loan deal. I wish it was 2 years, but we only get him for 1 year. Maybe I can bring him in a future season. Let's see, 82 rated. He's going to be the starting midfielder for us. Alongside Conte, he's going to be the defensive player that we needed. And with the remaining money, I'll probably look for a player to bring off the bench. Maybe a center back, maybe a midfielder. I don't know, depending on how much they cost. So I found this young French prospect playing for Como, Marius Courcoul. He's a midfielder, but he can also play center back. Before I sign him, though, I want to change the position of a few players. Morgan Sanson is going to be an attacking midfielder. And as a future replacement, we have Yassine back from his loan at Al Nassr. He's 74 rated, 21 years old, Moroccan. He's going to be a beast in the future. And also, our young academy talent, William Perrault, from Season 1, is 16 years old, ready to be promoted to the first team. He's a winger. He doesn't really fit the formation. I'll probably turn him into an attacking midfielder, but he's ready for the team. The first team, I should say. He's going to be a beast in the future. Now, let's bring in that young player that I was talking about, Marius Courcoul from Como. I know in real life he probably doesn't play for them. I'm going to remove these other players because I'm not going to sign them. But I will be signing this guy, young prospect, high potential, can play a multitude of positions, French as well. Marius Courcoul, got him for $4.5 million. I haven't used him that much in career mode. I know I signed him one time in a previous career mode that I haven't posted, and he came out to be pretty decent. So this time, I want him to be an important player for the team, maybe as a future midfielder to replace Conte, maybe even as a center back, who knows, if Otavio's potential stagnates. Lastly, I'm going to sign this young Danish left winger, add some squad depth for the left wing position. Let's see him walking through the doors here. Young talent. He's been pretty decent in real life, especially in the Europa League where his team, Midtjylland, are undefeated. Mikel Gorgoza, 500k plus a swap deal with a player that the game automatically gave us. He's 20 years old, or 21, I'm not sure. Yeah, 20. He's a left winger. I'm going to turn him into a left midfielder. He's going to battle it out with Sanson. And with that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We are here at the end of the season, and from what I see, we are third place in the French league. We still have one more game to play, so let's not get too excited. We will play OGC Nice, one of the historically biggest clubs in France. Let's simulate, see if we can win. Hopefully we can win. Let's see. And it's a 2-0 loss. Oh, that's not a good performance from the team, especially as a team that's third place in the league. Hopefully we don't drop further in the table. Nope, we stay third place. Champions League football next season. We don't even have to go to the qualifiers. Marseille win the French league. PSG surprisingly don't win it. Let's see, who was our best player? Most appearances, Kevin Trapp. Our young French talent on loan has went up a few overalls in the Turkish league. Most appearances, of course, our goalkeeper. Most goals, Moises Simon again. He's always the top scorer, Moises Simon. Max Meerdink, 12 goals. Gorgoza, our left winger, with 8. Romeo Lavia had the most assists. What a season. We're probably not going to be able to bring him back next year because he is a bit expensive. Most clean sheets was Joel Ordonez, but a very good season as we finished third place in the league. Alright, we're here at the beginning of Season 4, and this year we are in the Champions League. I want to make a few changes to the team, not too many. Travassos, Dortmund want him, and then a loan for a player that the game gave us. Honestly, I think I could do with a new goalkeeper. Let's see, who shall I bring in? I'm going to bring in Mathis Niflor, a goalkeeper from France. He has pretty high potential. In real life, he plays for Toulouse. He joined Nottingham Forest in the game, I guess. $8 million for this young French goalkeeper. And I also want to bring in Ernest Poku, one of the most exciting prospects in the Bundesliga right now for Leverkusen. $7 million to Leverkusen, and Ernest Poku is now a Paris FC player. Now, let's get these players into the team. Gorgoza, I'm going to take him out. I'm going to have Poku as a starting left winger. And then Mathis Niflor will become our starting goalkeeper. I think, honestly, stats-wise, Gorgoza is better. So I'll let those two battle it out. And I desperately need a CDM. I already know which midfielder I want. He plays for Strasbourg in real life. I'm pretty sure he's on loan in Season 1. And it's Junior Mwaga. 77 rated, real face in the game as well, as you guys will see. He's a pretty decent midfielder. I think he has around 82 potential in the game. I'm not too sure, but with development plans, he can become an elite player. Of course, real face scan. He's going to be a very good player in the midfield for Paris FC, and hopefully will help us win the Champions League. The kit suits him very well, as you can see. I believe it was 11 million. Yes, 11 million paid to Strasbourg for their midfielder to bring him over to Paris, the capital of France. And now I think our team is ready for Champions League football. Let's just put Mawaga into the starting 11, and I think we're ready. Before I simulate, I'm going to see if I can bring in one more player. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford him, so for now, I'll just put him into the short list. It's Belgium striker Romeo Vermaat. He joined Dortmund in the save. Okay, I think Ernest Poku is ready to become a left midfielder, our starting left midfielder at that. It takes him 6 weeks to become a better player. I'm going to put him on an inside forward role to get his shooting better. And I think I'm ready for the season. I'm lying. I do have funds to bring in Romeo Vermaat, so I'm going to do that now. 30 million paid to Borussia Dortmund for their Belgium striker. In real life, he plays for Club Brugge. He has really high potential in this game. I believe 85. He's going to be our starting number 9 alongside Max Meerdink. Sadly, we're going to have to take out Rabinho Vaz from the team. And with this new addition to the team, I think we are ready for Champions League football. We're here at the end of the season, and we are 8th place. Oh, come on. We got worse. We still have one more game to go against Stade Rennais. Hopefully we can win. I guess replacing the goalkeeper wasn't the right option. And we win. Okay, 3-2. Good performance from the guys. Romeo Vermaat with the hat trick, our new Belgian striker. We won the game, so let's see, where do we finish? Where do we stand at the end of the season? We are 7th place. Okay, I'm not sure if that gets you European football. It does. Okay, we're in the Conference League next year. 7th place gets you Europe. So we did stay in Europe, so that's good. Let's check the stats, see who was the top performers for the team. Actually, I want to see how we did in the Champions League first. The final, Barcelona versus Arsenal. We were eliminated. Oh, in the league phase. We couldn't even get past the league phase. That's not good enough from Paris FC. I thought our team was ready, but it's not. So let's see the stats. Most appearances was, of course, our center back, Cool. I would have thought it was a goalkeeper. Most goals was Max Meerdink, 86. And most assists, Vermaat. Our Moroccan wonder kid, Yassine, had 7 goals and 5 assists. Travassos had a good performance, or a good season as well. But overall, I expected better from the team. We went from 3rd place to 7th. We dropped 4 positions. Only a few changes as well. We kind of kept the same team. But next year, we will be in the Conference League. Hopefully, we can win that tournament. And I think Poku was the starter on the left wing instead of Gorgoza. But yeah, other than that, pretty disappointing season. And I'll see you guys in the next season. We are here in Season 5. And this year, we are in the Conference League. Looks like we will definitely need a CDM, maybe even a new goalkeeper, because Niflor, he has 81 potential. He's really close to his potential. So I'm going to go for this young talent that is linked with Paris Saint-Germain in real life. In the game, he's going to come to our team instead. He has a real face, as you can see. Highly talented young defensive midfielder from France. It's Ayoub Bouadi, 42 million for this midfielder. Make him the next Kanté in our team, basically. He's a very exciting talent with Lille. Let's put him into the starting 11. He's a pretty high-rated player as well. He has also high potential. 82 rated, I believe 86 potential. If I'm not wrong, I'm not too sure. I was thinking of bringing in a new goalkeeper, but I don't think I have enough funds to sign the one that I wanted. So I'll probably just sim to the end of the season with this team. Hopefully, we can win the Conference League this year and qualify for Champions League football. I think the team is good enough, but the game decides, not me. Okay, we're here at the end of the season, and we are 4th place in the league, which is very good. And on the last match day, we face our rivals PSG, and I will be playing this game because I had to play PSG at one point in this career mode. The team is good. Our center back is suspended. He is 85 rated. Wow, I did not expect that. It looks like we're going to have to sub on Spanish center back, Lama, I think his name was. Lama. So hopefully we can beat PSG. Legendary difficulty against the Champions League winners. It's going to be very difficult, this game. Of course, they have players like Dembele, Doué, all sorts of great players. Kvaratskhelia as well. So I'm going to try my best, but it's not guaranteed that I win this game. Here's a chance for us. 6 minutes into the game. It's Yassine. Shot. It's a great save, and it's going to be a corner kick for us. Good shot from the Moroccan talent. Corner kick from the Portuguese right back. Travassos headed away. It falls to Poku. He's going to cross it in. Over to Travasos. He's offside. Good chance for us. Here's Mwanga, the midfielder that we signed from Strasbourg. That's a good ball. Poku, the Leverkusen talent. Poku cuts inside. Romeo Vermaat, the Belgian striker, takes a touch. Shot. What a goal into the top corner. And it's Romeo Vermaat. 13 goals this season in the French league for the Belgian striker. And we may have found the next Lukaku. What a finish on his right foot into the top corner. Let's see the replay. He takes a great touch to get past the defender in a very tight angle, and he smashes it into the top corner. What a goal, and we take the lead against Paris Saint-Germain. PSG looking to get a quick equalizer. Chris Rigg, that's a good ball. Dembele, oh, what a goal from Ousmane Dembele, the Ballon d'Or winner, gets PSG level. Here's a good chance for us. Yassine Vermaat to make it 2-1. Max Meerdink, what a finish from the Dutch striker, and Max Meerdink has scored to make it 2-1. What a finish from our Dutch striker, the AZ Alkmaar talent. Puts us ahead against PSG. Here's a chance to make it 3-1. Here's Yassine. He's been all over the place in this match. Good dribbling from the Moroccan. Yassine still going. What a goal. And Yassine has scored. And the Moroccan talent has made it 3-1. What a finish. The man who showed up at the U20 World Cup and announced himself is now announcing himself on the biggest stage against PSG. We could make it 4-1 here. That's a great ball. Poku, the winger, inside the box. Poku. He's going to play it to Vermaat, and he scored another one from a difficult angle again. Romeo Vermaat has a brace, and it's 4-1. I can't believe what I'm seeing. We're absolutely destroying PSG. Very difficult angle to score from, and he does it on his left foot across goal. I don't know what the goalkeeper Chevalier is doing, but I'll take it. 4-1 against PSG. Here's a chance for PSG. Chris Rigg, who already has an assist, and he gets another one. And it's that Rodrigo who scored. What a goal from the Brazilian to the top corner, and another assist for Chris Rigg. Here's a chance for PSG. Defense a bit exposed. Good cross. Rodrigo, what a finish. Rodrigo has a brace, the Brazilian. Here's Yassine. He already has a goal. Plays it to Bouadi, the midfielder that is linked with PSG. Here's Max Meerdink. Oh, and it's 5-3. What a game this is. And Max Meerdink has a brace. On his favorite left foot, he smashes it past the goalkeeper. The midfielder, Bouadi, with the assist, takes a touch past the defender and smashes it into the top corner. What a finish from Max Meerdink. Let's see it again. Boom. With his left foot. No goalkeeper saving that. Not even Courtois. 6 minutes left in the game. Oh, great skill from Dembele, the Ballon d'Or winner. Rodrigo for a hat-trick. Rodrigo gets a hat-trick. What a goal. I'm going to make some substitutions as well. I'm going to bring on Gorgoza, the Danish left winger, and also our young talent Perot and Robinho Vaz, who we signed from Marseille, who didn't really work out, and it's over. 5-4 against PSG, a scoreline that is very rare. We beat our rivals. Rodrigo gets the match ball with the hat-trick, but we win the game in the end. What a game. After the match, that helps us finish 4th place. So, Europa League football, or UCL qualifiers. 4th place in the league. PSG won the league even though they lost, but who cares? I'll take a Champions League qualifier spot. Let's see who was our top scorer for the season. Let's see. Most appearances was the goalkeeper Niflor. Most goals, Max Meerdink. 19 goals for the Dutch striker and 16 for the Belgian striker Vermaat. And 12 goals and 5 assists for Yassine. Travasos, our right wing back with 10 assists. What a season. And Travasos, of course, with the most assists. Bouadi had 7 goals and assists from CDM. What a season. Here we are in Season 6, and this year I'm going to be aiming for the French League title. This year I'll be looking to bring in a better goalkeeper than Niflor, so I'll get straight to it. The player walking in is one of the most exciting French prospects in the world right now for the goalkeeper position. He plays for Toulouse in real life. In the game, he joined Crystal Palace. It's Guillaume Restes, 45 million plus Niflor. The young goalkeeper is a French youth international, and he was very expensive. As I'm recording this, Manchester United are playing against Everton, and one of the center backs is missing. Was it Bichiabu from Season 1? I think Chelsea paid his release clause. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to bring in a new center back, and I'm going to bring in young, talented center back Jeremy Jacques from Monaco. In real life, he plays for Stade de Reims. 27 million for the young French center back. And he slots perfectly into that starting 11. And since I don't have a goalkeeper for the bench, I'm going to sign this free agent. Free agent, no money spent. It said that he had 81 potential. He probably won't make it to that overall, but he'll be a good player for the bench. Tom Negrel for free. Let's get the newly signed players into the team. In the center back role, Jacquet, 82 rated. And then, of course, the goalkeeper for the bench, 67 rated. And our starting goalkeeper, Restes, 86 rated. I think this team is good enough to win the French League title. Maybe a better defensive midfielder next season. I don't know, but I'm going to get to simulating now. We are here at the end of the season, and we are second place. Oh, so close to winning the league. Marseille are going to win it. Still one more game to go, but it's impossible for us to win the league title. Against Lens, can we win? Yes, 2-0 victory. Gorgoza and Vermont scoring the goals, but sadly, we did not win the French league. It went to Olympique Marseille. We end the season with 70 points in the French league, but I got a surprise for you guys as we are in the Champions League final, taking on Barcelona in the French league. Let's see, Marseille won it, of course, by 8 points. It looks like they've won their game on the last match day as well. They secured the title. We finished second place, but I'm not too worried because we have the Champions League final against Barcelona, a very difficult side. It looks like they've reappointed Luis Enrique, their former coach. Hopefully no suspensions for the final, and it looks like we're good. No suspensions. Let's go. Everybody's ready to play the game. Look at the overalls from the players. Two of our center backs are 87 rated. Our goalkeeper, 87 rated. Buadi, 90. Meerdink, 90. Vermaat, 91. What a team we've built over 6 seasons in this career mode. And the final game that we will play is against FC Barcelona in the Champions League final. And let's get straight into it. Barcelona will kick us off in this Champions League final. Hopefully we can win. Of course, we beat PSG in the French League a few seasons ago. But Barcelona are on a different level. As you can see, they have players like Pedri and Lamine Yamal. First chance of the game, 13 minutes in. Travassos, the right back. He's going to cross it. Header, punched away. It falls to Gorgoza, and we take the lead. It's Gorgoza, the Danish winger that we signed from Midtjylland. 7 goals in the Champions League. What a volley. And we take the lead in the Champions League final against Barcelona. And I want to see the replay. The cross, header was punched away, and it fell kindly to our winger, who simply volleyed it into an open net. As you can see, it was a brilliant finish, and we take the lead in the Champions League final. Barcelona looking to equalize. Here's Pedri. Good pass. Oyarzabal. And they've scored the equalizer, and it's Mikel Oyarzabal, the Real Sociedad striker, getting them the equalizer. It was a good finish. Barcelona looking to score another one. Here's Rafinha. Oyarzabal. That's a good pass. Dani Olmo. And Dani Olmo makes it 2-1 to Barcelona. And we're losing to Barcelona in the Champions League final 35 minutes in. Here's Gorgoza, the left winger that scored the only goal for us so far. That's a great pass. Romeo Vermont, our 91 rated striker, scores a goal to equalize for Paris FC. What a goal from Romeo Vermont. 12 goals in the Champions League, and we are level in the final. Barcelona with the last chance of the half. Oyarzabal, good block. It falls to Lamine Yamal, who cuts it back. Fermin Lopez, great save by Guillaume Restes. 30 seconds into halftime, and one more chance maybe? No. Halftime, 2-2 in the Champions League final. I think we've held up against Barcelona pretty well. I'm going to make a few changes. I've changed the roles of a few players, and with the ball, this is how we line up. A 4-3-1-2 formation, basically. And hopefully this can get us through to the second half and survive against Barcelona. And we get the kickoff for the second half, and hopefully we can get the win. Here's a good chance for FC Barcelona to take the lead. Dani Olmo, who already has a goal. He cuts it back. Fermin Lopez. What a shot from Rafinha, I think it was. No, it was Oyarzabal. It was a great finish. And Barcelona retake the lead. Dangerous free kick from FC Barcelona. Lamine Yamal. Good free kick. It's saved by the goalkeeper Restes. Another free kick for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal gives it away. And now we can counterattack. Max Meerdink. He has Yassine, the Moroccan talent, in the middle, waiting for the run. Here's Travassos. He plays it to Meerdink. This could be the equalizer. And it's again our Dutch striker, Max Meerdink. We signed him from AZ Alkmaar, and he scored a brace in the Champions League final. We could take the lead here. Yassine Barcelona's defense a bit exposed here. Vermaat plays it to Meerdink. Hat-trick. Max Meerdink has a hat-trick in the Champions League final, and we take the lead. Max Meerdink scores again to make it 4-3. What a game this has been. And the Champions League trophy could possibly be heading to Paris again. What a game this has been. 7-goal thriller in the final. Barcelona could score here. Lamine Yamal. That could be... Oh, is that a penalty? Yes, he's gave the penalty. Oh, that's a poor challenge from our defender. And Lamine Yamal has a chance to equalize 74 minutes into the game. Lamine Yamal scores a brilliant goal. And it's 4-4 in the Champions League final. This could be the last chance of the game. Gorgoza plays it to Max Meerdink. And here's Romeo Vermaat to win the Champions League. Romeo Vermaat has won the Champions League for Paris FC. 13 goals in the tournament. In added time, in the 92nd minute. And I cannot believe it. It's 5-4. And we've won the Champions League. Everyone is celebrating. Even the goalkeeper celebrating. I want to see the replay of this brilliant goal to win the trophy. It was a great assist from Max Meerdink, and Romeo Vermaat on his weak foot smashes it past Joan Garcia. 9-goal Champions League final thriller, and it's over. Paris FC are the winners of the Champions League. 5-4 against Barcelona. What a final this has been. I can't believe it. What a journey. 6 seasons it took. We've built a wonderful squad. Who will it be to lift the trophy for Paris FC? Will it be our goalkeeper Guillaume Restes? It will be. His first season as a Paris FC player, and he's lifting the Champions League as the captain. I cannot believe what I am seeing. Paris FC, Champions League winners. After only 6 seasons as well, playing a 3 at the back system. All odds against us. We've done it against FC Barcelona. Before I end the episode, I want to check the stats. Most appearances was Restes, 58 appearances. Most goals was Romeo Vermaat, 91 rated, 39 goals and 11 assists. And even Max Meerdink, 29 goals and 10 assists. Our left winger Gorgoza, 15 goals, 5 assists. Yassine, 10 goals, 7 assists. Our defensive midfielder Moaga with 6 goals and 6 assists. Most assists Travassos, the right back with 17, or right wing back, 88 rated. What a signing he has been. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and come back tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.